This illegals problem is getting out of hand. Let's get into the video.
When another white boy or a white girl dies at the hand of an immigrant, we might shake our head, we might let out a sigh, we might even get angry for a minute or two, and then we go on with our lives. We offer the family thoughts and prayers, but nothing ever changes. If we don't start to seriously fight for our continent, for our religion, for our people, our countries, then this time that we live in will go down in history as the time in which Western nations no longer had to get invaded by hostile armies in order to be conquered. This time will then go down in history as the period in which the invader was actively invited in by a corrupt elite. They made
So there's been a lot of conflict in the Middle East over the last few years. And what happened is UK took in a lot of refugees from the Middle Eastern countries. And now the most popular name in the UK is Mohammed. And they have several mayors that are Muslim. Right or wrong, the country is changing. It's no longer the UK because most of the rules in some of these narrow towns are Sharia law. And these mayors have a goal in mind. And so the country is no longer what it used to be. Even the residents there don't feel safe going out at night because the country is owned by a different set of people and the women can't travel safely. In fact, some of the reporters can't even get into certain towns because the police say they can't guarantee their safety because they're going to a park that's owned by someone else. Can you imagine that?
native population pay for it too. The native white Christian European population is being replaced at an ever-accelerating rate. Amsterdam currently consists of 56% migrants. The Hague, 58% migrants. Rotterdam, almost 60% migrants. And of course, most of these immigrants come from non-Christian, non-Western, African and Middle Eastern countries. Conclusion: the Dutch population is already outnumbered in the majority of our cities. London, 54% migrants. Conclusion: native population outnumbered. Brussels, color me shocked, 70% migrants. Conclusion: native population majorly outnumbered. And other Europeans will of course follow suit soon.
I'm all for legal immigration, but eventually you still need to keep the identity of the original country. And that's not racist to say. It's just that some countries are a melting pot, people come in and assimilate, and it looks like there are some countries people come in and dominate.
They haven't already. So I'm going to draw the forbidden conclusion here. The Great Replacement theory is no longer a theory. It's reality. And what's interesting about replacement is that the establishment will either deny its existence, or when they admit to it, they say that it's a good thing that the native European population is soon no longer a majority on its own continent. By now, I think we all know what they mean with the word diversity. It means less white people, less of you. So what in the world is wrong with our leaders? The underlying sentiment of what they say is always the same. Our establishment claims that white people are evil and that our history is somehow fundamentally different from that of others. Consciously or unconsciously, they have sucked up the lies and the anti-white dogmas of the neo-Marxist critical race theory.